Disgusting, isn't that? So magicians have been using jargons and terminology that we don't know about because they are making up new words day to day, centuries to centuries. So let's have a look at the 20 words in our list and learn about some of the ways that they create new words. These are today's linguistic tricks. The first word, magic. Magic was a French word and it was borrowed from French in the Middle English period. So it is a long word. I will create as I speak. So this is the meaning of abracadabra. Abracadabra, rewind, abracadabra. You hear this a lot, and this is the meaning in Greek. It is also a long word. Another way to put together a word is called compounding, or making a compound word. For example, you put mind and freak together, you get mind freak.
Are you ready?
So Criss Angel had this program, TV specials called Mind Freak, in which he asked his spectators, his audience, is it legitimate or is it gimmicked? Is it legit?
Right? Everything's completely legit.
Yep.
This is called abbreviation, clipping, or truncation. Another word that Criss Angel used is fan cam. Your fan's camera, you could film this from your perspective. So it is also a clipped word. Disgusting, isn't that? So if you want to double the wickedness, you could put together gross and gusting, squeezing two words together. This is called blending. Many tricks are disgusting, many are very friendly actually. Another way to create a word is called conversion. You convert the meaning of a word and change it into something else. For example, this is the palm of my hand. It is a noun. But if I change it, I could name it as a verb, or say palming, concealing something in your palm, hiding it without someone else's knowing.
From the other side. He palms a cigarette.
For the same reason, the word monkey, the climbing monkeys, they can be a verb as well.
Did you, just to monkey with us, do a move that looked tricky in order to lead us astray?
No.
And if you say, I have a winning hand, it does not mean your hand is winning. It means you have a handful of cards that are high cards. Inflectional affixation. It means adding a suffix to a word and make a new word. For example, you can say, this is a gimmick that the magicians use. So gimmick is used as a noun, but if you want to say it is tricky, and I think there's trickery in the box, you can say the box is gimmicked, adding ed to it, making it a past participle. Pickpocket.
And my right arm then hides his view as my left hand enters his inside pocket. I do give this all back.
Pickpocket. So you put together pick and pocket and make a compound word. And then you can add the ing, the suffix ing to it, and it becomes pickpocketing, the act that the pickpockets do. Derivational affixation. It is another way to add something to a word and change its meaning. So a very good example is anti-pharaoh, adding the prefix anti to pharaoh. So the magicians also have a way to shuffle the cards that is called the pharaoh shuffle. Now there is this, anti-pharaoh. FISM, FISM. So we call this in French
Fédération Internationale des Sociétés Magiques. Yeah, I know, French words don't sound right with a southern accent.
Yeah, that's it. That's how you pronounce it. So it is called acronym. You read the initials of a word as one word, FISM. Don't read it as FISM. It is the Olympic of the magicians that they attend to win trophies and get recognitions. So using the initials is another way to create a word. IBM. Not the computing company, but International Brotherhood of Magicians. So it is actually read as IBM instead of IBM because they are only initials. Reduplication, repeating the previous sound, the previous word, and you create a pattern such as chink-a-chink.
I can cover them this way, I can cover them this way, I can cover them like this, or I can cover them like that, but if I just flutter my fingers, one coin travels over to here. Watch that coin jump over to there. Watch that coin travel to there, followed by this one over to here, and watch the last coin go from here.
This is what David Roth, a grandmaster, did in the past that has influenced modern coin magic. In the last century, there was a stage illusionist, David Copperfield, and this is actually a coined name by folk etymology because his real name is actually David Seth Cockin, that very few people know. Houdini. Do you know him? Houdini, according to Urban Dictionary, is a sexual maneuver, but actually he was a very influential magician. His name was coined by changing the name Robert Houdin into Houdini. So this is called slang using.
Jaw droppers, yeah!
Larry Anderson's jaw droppers. So jaw dropping has been changed into jaw drop by back formation, and then with one more process we add ER and change it into plural, jaw droppers. So if you remix more than one process, we call this multiple process of coining words. Splash by onomatopoeia or echoism, which is trying to catch a sound, the spirit of the sound, and change it into a word. And it's a very popular product. And when you are out of words, you could just coin one by making it up. For example, Shin Lim, who Penn and Teller said was actually Penn said, Teller did not say a thing. Penn said it was the most beautiful, most sincerely beautiful use of smoke he has ever seen. So the name of the device is called SSS. Who knows what that means? So it is a coined word out of nowhere. So these are the 20 words. If you are a magician, I hope you have learned something about linguistics. If you are a linguistics student, I hope you get interested in learning more about our magical art. Thank you.